Welcome back everyone, I'm Kate Plays Games. We're back with some more Battletech action. In the previous episode we did the first two tutorials and I took you through all the lore and history of the Battletech universe. We learned an awful lot in the tutorials. I filled in the gaps that the tutorials had missed, but we got there in the end. And we are literally right at the end of the first tutorial. Lady Kamea Arano is on her dropship and about to escape. So let's just get on with this, shall we? How good are the cinematics in this game? Seriously. Excellent stuff. Okay, we're in orbit. Our escape pod, which we launched into orbit from our mech, has been picked up. I do wish that all this stuff had been fully voice acted as well. There is some superb voice acting in this game, but the budget didn't quite stretch to fully doing all of it. Maybe for the 5th anniversary they'll do it, but maybe not because Paradox bought the game studio. These options don't really mean anything. It's all just role-playing because Battletech was originally a board game and then a role-playing game. So we'll just zip through this stuff. And this one's hashed out because we've already asked that question. Turns out the guy that had trained us and indeed trained Lady Arano was dead as well. And Lady Arano's dropship got shot down. Did they recover our mech? Hooray, it's back. They did. They managed to save our little mech. So what happens now? Everything's gone sideways. We don't have a job. There's a small mercenary outfit that's picked us up. Getting out while the getting's good, and they've offered us a place in the crew. And here we are, 3 years later. Straight into a mission. No messing around.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, here we are. And it seems that a group of independent mining prospectors have hired us, because we are a mercenary outfit after all. And apparently someone else has taken over some of their settlements. So a rival mining company has come in, taken their settlements, killed some of their miners, and now they want to pay us to get revenge and take back everything. Darius is like our intelligence officer. He is actually a bit of a meme, as we will find out later on in the playthrough. Okay, so we have to get in there, destroy the turret generator, which is up here somewhere, and then come down here and destroy this security tower, which is in here somewhere, and then come back here, pick up our money, and get off planet and find another job. So, this is the first real mission. It's still kind of a tutorial. This is us in our blackjack.
I hear ya.
We have Glitch. Glitch is everything. Her enthusiasm is infectious. PPC, Particle Prediction Cannon. 50 damage, huge long range, does a decent amount of stability. Has a lot of heat, 35. A medium laser, a small laser, LRM5. So this is basically one gun PPC.
Yes, Commander.
Behemoth is in a Shadowhawk. As we saw, the enemies had a Shadowhawk in the previous mission. Our one is fully armed and armoured. AC5, big autocannon. Medium laser, SRM2, 2 rockets that do 8 damage each. Pathetic. LRM5, 5 rockets to do 4 damage each, again, pathetic. So again, a one gun thing.
Yes, Commander.
And we have Decker. Decker is in a tiny little spider. And he has 2 medium lasers and nothing else. This here is a resolve meter. This goes up by a certain amount each turn, and when it gets high enough, these 2 abilities unlock, and you spend resolve to use these abilities. As it says, Vigilance gains guarded and entrenched and removes all stability damage, so it's good for hunkering down, and crucially, your next initiative is increased by 1. So you can use this, for example, to bump up one of these medium mechs to phase 4, or a light mech to phase 5. So this is a good one. This is Precision Strike. Remember in the first episode when we knocked over that cicada and then we got to pick which exact body part to shoot at? That is what this does, and it doesn't have to be knocked over. So if, for example, we're shooting at an enemy Shadowhawk with a big gun on its shoulder, if you've got enough resolve, you can spend this and fire just at that one location. This is really good for taking out really nasty weapons, or if you've got really good skills, hitting people in the head and killing them instantly. Other than that, it's exactly the same as the first mission.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Right, so we have to get up here, destroy the turret generator, which is this. So let's just sprint up this road.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Good.
Move order
Okay,
received.
we have these 3 medium mechs which will move in the 3rd phase, and Decker will move in the 4th phase because he's light. See how much further he can move? He was at the back, and he can go really, really far. Is that 6 evasion? So let's put him round the back.
On my way.
Again, Decker is a bit of a meme because of this first mission. He is in a light mech, and people get a little bit
You are
overconfident.
trespassing on Majesty metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
So Decker is a bit of a meme. People get overconfident because they're used to using medium mechs in the tutorials, and they rush him forward because he's fast and he gets isolated and killed. It's a bit of a mark of respect if you can get Decker through this mission alive. So what we're going to do, we're going to reserve and let the enemy come to us. There's a mech here, it's unknown. There's a turret here, it's unknown. I'm assuming there's another turret on this tower. But I know that the blurb told us if we destroy the turret generator, it will shut down all the turrets. So ignore the turrets, kill the generator. So we're going to reserve him. Let this mech move.
I've got something.
And apparently this mech as well. Don't know what they are. We're just going to reserve all the way down to 1. So here's the enemy going. And then it's us.
Good to go.
Right, who's at the front? Behemoth. Oh, she can move here and get 2 evasion and a broken line of sight to both of these. She can move here, she can see that one, and she can only fire her LRM5, which is a complete waste of time. So we're going to move here and do this.
On my way.
We have 2 things here, which I can assume are more turrets, and it looks like another 2 there, so that's more turrets. What have we got? We've got a commando, which has SRM6, SRM4, and a medium laser. That's quite a lot of firepower in a little mech. And a spider, exactly the same as ours, with 2 medium lasers. Well, not exactly the same, this one's hardly got any armour. Chance to hit is appalling because they've got really high evasion. This icon here is the biome you are in, and as it says, Badlands biome, units in the Badlands sink only 85% of the normal heat, so heat is going to be more difficult to reduce. That's fine. So I think we're just going to have to take a pot shot at this commando. Remember, even if we miss, we'll reduce his evasion by 1 and give everyone else a better chance to hit it.
Roger that.
Missed. Hey, we did 2 damage. Ah, now that's interesting.
He's got a lock on me.
We do have jump jets available. Jump jets generate a lot of heat, as we saw in the very first tutorial. But our Blackjack can jump up here and pick any facing it wants, and it's got fairly decent chance to hit the commando because it's now got no evasion. It is in cover, which is a little bit annoying. Let's jump up here. This is going to generate a lot of heat. That's
Engaging
fine.
jump jets.
Off we go! Boom! I do like, you can actually feel the weight of the mechs. The animators did a great job. Shooting at the spider with 4 evasion, terrible chance to hit. Shooting at this, no evasion, pretty decent chance to hit. Again, our heat is absolutely huge because we use jump jets and then we're firing all of our weapons, but it needs to be done.
All weapons committed.
Yeah, we hit this guy with a couple of stray shots anyway, so that's pretty good.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
And the enemies are sensor locking us and removing some of our evasion pips, but
What
they're
can I
not
do for ya?
shooting at us yet. Well, you can't move. You do have jump jets, which is pretty good. But we cannot jump jet anywhere that gives us a direct line of sight. All we have is the curved one for our LRM5s. So we won't jump jet, we'll just move.
Uh-huh.
She does have multi-target, even though that's a waste of time. So we're just going to get 60% chance to hit it with 5 missiles doing 4 damage each. The best thing about missile is that the hit chance is per missile. So it's not as if all 5 will hit or all 5 will miss. There we go, not bad.
What's up, boss?
Now, Decker, what are you going to do? Apparently, he's in range to melee that. That would be a stupid idea. So let's just move him all the way around here. He hasn't got a line of sight to anything, which means nothing can see him.
Roger that.
I think we're going to get Decker to try and kill the turret generator. And our 3 medium mechs will continue trying to kill the 2 light mechs opposing us. And now, all he can do is brace, which gives him 20% damage reduction against attacks on the front and side. It's not quite as good as being in cover, but it's good enough. And these are these turrets behind the hill shooting at us. Ow! Ow! Okay, that's a gun turret. Well, that sucked.
Ready for orders.
Right. Decker boy. What are we going to do with you? He has got jump jets. That's pretty cool. I like that. He's... I would quite like to jump him somewhere where he's got a yellow chevron on the jump generator. And he's in cover, and he's got lots and lots of evasion pips. Let's do this.
Acknowledged.
And hope he's still got enough heat to fire his weapons. Shoot the turret generator, please. Now, he's only doing 25 damage, and he's got 2 of them, so he's only going to half kill it on this turn. Or at least now,
Locked on.
we hope. 1 hit? 2 hits? Did he get 2 hits? I can't tell. I'll have to go back and have a look. Where's this guy going? This is the commando. This is the one that's a little bit more dangerous. The camera is quite janky.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
Oh, fantastic. So we have taken 1 wound. That's not good. Ow. And they both hit. Dang it, we're getting dinged up. Yeah, Decker did hit both times. That's good. The turret generator has been weakened. Now we know that all the turrets don't get to go until turn 1 because both of their light mechs have gone. So we need to destroy the turret generator with someone at some
Waiting for
point.
orders.
You see, all we can do is turn in place because we jumped into an inaccessible location. If we were to jump down from where we are here, then our heat would go up and we'd probably have to spend the whole of next turn putting the heat off.
I hear ya.
So I think, yeah, we're going to select ourselves and we're just going to attack from where we are. And we're going to try and get rid of this turret generator from up here. We do need both of them to hit. They only do 25 damage each, but 85% is pretty good. Not generating very much heat. In fact, our heat is going to go down. As we see, it's blinking, which means we're going to lose this much heat this turn, and this much stability will be recovered, which is great. Fingers crossed. Let's go.
Engaging target.
1, 2,
Target
yes.
building destroyed.
And that's all the turrets gone. All these ones, all these ones, all the ones back here, all gone.
What can I do for you?
Right, let's see.
Orders.
Where is the commando? The commando is there. Well, that's pretty good. 2 pips of evasion, 3 gold chevrons, and a white one. Alright, let's do that. We haven't quite got enough resolve yet for ability use. Oh, we have. That's very interesting. I think we'll hang on to it. I don't think we need to use it against these guys. Or maybe we do. So you can click on it and then mouse over and see the difference it makes. Yeah, that's above 50. If we just do a normal attack, it's like 35, 40. I think we will do a precision strike and we'll just hit it in the core. I'm not overly concerned about salvaging light mechs. I'd rather just kill them. Come on, hit. Nah, hit it, but didn't quite kill it. Glitch does have multi-target, so... let's put her up here. Then we'll split our weapons. We will do one on that, because it's the only one that can see it. And we'll do everything else on that one. The short laser is not in range of either of them. The chance to hit is appalling. Because all of our pilots have got no skills, and these guys have evasion pips.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Hit a little bit. Good! That was a good one.
Another hit like that and you're toast.
They do not like this blackjack, do they?
Damage minimal.
Something else about the call shot ability I forgot to mention is that when you do a call shot on an enemy, it moves them down 1 notch on the order. So this guy that would have been going now is now going after us because we moved it down. So as we see, you can use
Waiting for orders.
vigilance to move yourself up. You can use called shot to move an enemy down. You can knock an enemy over to move them down. So using a combination of all this stuff, you can dictate the order in which things happen. You know what? I think I'm going to reserve Decker anyway. Let this guy do whatever he wants to do. Because if we move Decker here and have a shot at this guy might come and kill Decker. Right, let's reserve him. Enemy turn. See what the commando does now with all of his weapons. Why do they hate the blackjack so much? What is their problem with the blackjack?
Waiting for orders.
Right, Decker dude. If you can move here, please. And shoot this guy in the back. He'll bleed a tiny bit of heat this turn. Only 50% chance to hit.
Firing a full salvo.
They both hit though. Just refuses to die.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, now you've got lots of heat to play with. Right, let's do this and get her into small laser range.
Got it.
Let's go. Again, multi-target. LRMs on this, everything else on this. Support weapons like the small laser and machine gun are very short range, but as soon as you get them into range, they're extremely accurate. So, let's see.
Got it.
Missed. Big hit. Leg dead. Oh, come on. This spider just refuses to die. Well, he's had 2 wounds. The behemoth has this ability, which is what Mastiff had in the first mission. If we were to move here and fire, our chance to hit is appalling. If we were to melee this guy, 85% chance of doing 85 damage. So I think we're just going to punch this guy right in the head from there. Let's go. Take this.
Physical attack.
Boom! Kicked him in the torso, destroyed it. Excellent.
That's a kill.
That is a bit of a relief. Looks like we get a free cold shot at this guy. Now, do we want to be clever? Do we want to try and shoot the arm? Can we do a 3rd wound to the pilot without destroying the core? Probably not. It's hardly got any damage left. We'll just core it. Who cares?
All weapons.
Here he goes. Dead. Hooray!
Enemy mech destroyed.
And here come enemy reinforcements at the second camp. Oh, I see a mech. Let's reserve, because it's only Decker that gets to go.
Roger that.
Let the
Standing
enemy
by.
do what they want to do. Unknown mech, unknown vehicle.
What can I do for you?
We'll just reserve again. I think we'll reserve all the way down to 1. And the vehicle's going down the road. Looks like they're going to try and attack this camp. Alright, we're going to have to send someone down there to stop these vehicles. Anything else? Okay, so they have nothing in rank 2. So we know that this is all the forces they have. Blue things are allies, red things are bad guys. So if these vehicles come down here, they're going to get killed by these turrets, hopefully. So, we need to get this blackjack off this hill without generating too much heat. Let's see if we can swing the camera around. Yeah, that'll do. I just want to get it off the hill and facing the front.
Engaging jump jets.
And we'll brace it.
Good to go. Receiving you.
Decker is 1,000,000 miles away. He is... wow, man. He can really cover some ground. He's going to sprint to here.
On it.
And bleed some heat. The resolve goes up all the time, each turn anyway. So it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to burn a couple of turns and get the resolve up passively.
Waiting on you, Commander.
You're the furthest forward, so I think... you do have jump jets, so you can jump up here if needs be. I think she's going to come down here and intercept these vehicles.
Going turbo. Standing by.
And last but not least... yeah, that looks pretty good. Or... let's think about this. Because I'm pretty sure the enemy are going to get to go before us. If we move here, we're in line of sight to that, so we'll know what it is. If we move here, we're still facing the front. I don't think we can be outflanked, and I'm pretty sure they won't be able to see us. We do have jump jets, so we could hide in this little bit of rock here. And then reserve down next turn and let this mech come up here. Hopefully it won't see us, and then we can just go bloop with the jump jets and then shoot it. So that's what we're going to do.
On the move. Full speed.
This is the kind of thinking you have to do when you play this game. We saw how easily I got hurt So it's our turn again, and it wants us to use Decker, but we're just going to reserve everyone all the way down. Come closer. Come to me. Yeah, here we go. Wow. They're being as cautious as we are. Interesting. Hopefully the vehicles will just go straight down this road really quickly. Kinda quickly. Oh, and this one's coming back this way for some reason. That's actually pretty good. Oh, that's interesting. So we can move here and we'll be able to see what this is and shoot at this one. And she does have multi-target. Alright, let's do that.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Let's see what we see. And what we see is, vehicles-wise, a Scorpion with an AC-5 and a machine gun. AC-5 is a bit of a concern. And an enemy Shadowhawk, that's even more of a concern. SRM-2, not a concern. AC-5, big concern. Medium laser, medium threat. LRM-5, don't care. But Shadowhawks do an awful lot of damage in close combat, as we saw when we used our Shadowhawk to kick that little light mech to death in the chest. So Glitch is going to multi-target. That's going to get the LRMs. That's going to get everything else. Hope it all hits.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
Yeah, but you didn't hit him in the head, did you? Boom! Good. One dead vehicle, and you get an extra 10 resolve for killing something. So that's something else you can do. You can burn turns to get the resolve up passively, or you can kill things to get the resolve up actively. So now we can start thinking tactically with our resolve.
Waiting for orders.
Good to go.
What can we do? What can we do? Who can see the Shadowhawk? We cannot from where we are. Whoops. Meant to click jump. Can we see it if we jump anywhere? Huh. If we jump back up on this hill, we'll be able to see it, but only one gold chevron tells me that the only things that can see it are the AC-2s. And AC-2s, I've got very long range, but 2 of them isn't really much damage. We can go here and get 2 golden chevrons and 4 evasion, but the heat is going to be extreme at that kind of range because the further you jump, the more heat you generate. So even if we were to jump here, we wouldn't be able to fire all of our weapons anyway. At least not without overheating, so let's not do that. Okay, so we know that our mech can jump back up on that hill and hit that with the AC-2s. Should we just do that? I think we probably will. I mean, it's an obstructed view, but at least we're attacking it, so we will knock off that final pip of evasion that it's got.
Engaging jump jets.
Yeah, we'll reduce its evasion to 0 because we know that our own Shadowhawk is right here and can jump up and hit it with everything. Now, should we try a called shot? I think we should, because then we'll knock this down to 2. So next turn, this will get moved down to the second phase of action, and if all of our stuff is 4 and 3, so we'll go before it. Right, precision strike on this. Right click to bring up its paper model, so we know that we'd quite like to destroy its AC-5 because it's its biggest weapon. Let's see.
Engaging target.
Nope, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe we did. Oh, we did hit the thing that we asked it to do, and then we missed. But it's got no more evasion, and it's been reduced to the second phase in the next turn.
Ready for orders.
So we're going to just pound this thing to pieces. Where can we go that gets 3 golden weapons? There, that's obstructed. There, that's direct. Without generating too much heat. That's pretty good. 3 evasion, 3 gold chevrons.
Up high.
We've got all the heat in the world to play with. And in fact, I think I'll do another precision strike and try and make sure we destroy this AC-5. He's got exactly the same weapon loadout as us. These are the stock weapon loadouts that each mech comes with. They're absolutely awful, and we will be changing them as soon as we can.
On it.
And did we hit the torso we wanted? Yes, and we hit everything else as well. Now it's all the way down in rank 1.
Commander?
Decker Dude! What do we want Decker Dude to do? Well, he's got quite a lot of heat to play with as well. There's not really much point jumping him all the way here, because the Shadowhawk, if we don't kill it in rank 1, then the Shadowhawk will probably punch him in the face and kill him. So I think Decker is just going to sprint and get himself into a decent position. That's in cover. He's going to bleed the rest of his heat away. Yeah, that looks quite good. His jump jets let him jump a huge range, and if he's got all of his heat to play with, then he can come and jump over the hill and help out. Alright, and
Standing by.
Decker's go again. Yeah, that's another good thing about reserving. We went in rank 1 and then rank 4, it's straight back to Decker. So effectively, Decker got 2 goes. Let's see what he can see. That's... Do we want him to have a crack at the vehicle, or no? We're going to get him to shoot the mech, along with everyone else. There's not much point doing a called shot on this, because it's already on rank 2, and we're shooting it from this side anyway, so he's going to shoot it in the arm, probably. No, he actually hit the shoulder. Good stuff. Didn't do a critical hit, but that can't be helped. And the vehicle has now decided it wants to come back down the road. Uh-oh. Phew. Well, that's why you get your evasion up. Okay, I think we're going to do Glitch. I was kind of hoping Glitch could get a direct line of sight on the enemy mech. She can if she jumps. That's an obstructed line of sight, but she is in cover. That's obstructed and she's in cover. Let's just do this.
Taking the high road.
Now, do we want to multi-target? I think we will. I think we'll put... Right, we're going to put the medium laser and LRM-5 on the vehicle. That might be able to kill it. And the big fat PPC is going to shoot the Shadowhawk. But if it hits... Oh, she didn't quite kill the vehicle. Oh well. And she missed with the PPC. Oh dear.
Get you next time.
You'd better, because that was appalling.
Commander.
Our Shadowhawk. Now we could go and punch this guy. I'm not sure what use that'd be, because it's 95% chance to hit, doing 85 damage, which is quite a lot, but it's not as much damage as shooting it would be. Can we... We have got quite a lot of heat to play with. I was hoping she'd be able to get up here with Decker, but she can't, so there's no point doing that. We're probably within this thing's melee range anyway. Who can we move that's got 3 gold chevrons and some evasion? Kinda just there. It's not great.
On my way.
I don't usually fight this close up, but we're kind of being forced to. Now, should we expend a call shot and try and get rid of its AC5 completely? I think we will. Pretty good chance to hit with everything.
Here it comes.
No. No, that was appalling. We haven't got enough heat to jump. God. Right, let's just plink away with the AC2s.
Engaging target.
And this mech is just really tough and refuses to die. But luckily, it chose to do something really stupid. I can't believe it chose to do that. It chose to shoot at a Vindicator that had 3 evasion pips and in cover, instead of just shooting this guy. Or running up here and punching it. Well, you know what?
Waiting for orders.
I will take it. I will quite happily take it. Now, after Decker goes, the Shadowhawk gets to go again. Because remember, we moved it all the way down to 1, and that's when it went. And now it's back to 3, so after Decker goes, this thing gets to go. Or one of these gets to go. If we're lucky, it'll move the Scorpion first. Decker's got lots of heat left. Let's see. Decker can get a rear shot. He can get a rear shot on that tank. Let's just do it. Huge big jump jet boost. 80% chance of hitting it in the rear, and it's only got 18 armor and 11 structure in the rear, and he does 50 damage. But then taking that out would mean that the next enemy's turn would be the Shadowhawk. But there's a 50-50 chance of it doing the Shadowhawk next anyway. Decker hasn't got enough damage to punch through the rear of this thing's armor and destroy its torso. Right, let's just shoot the tank in the back.
Acknowledged.
Oh, he missed. He missed. Ow. That's the arm with the small laser. That's fine. Luckily for us,
Good to go.
the enemy
What's up,
is
boss?
being very kind. Right, so that's just gone. It would be the tank's turn to go next. We could melee the tank, but I would rather get a couple of shots on the Shadowhawk as well. That's what we're going to do.
Coordinates received.
Again, we'll be splitting fire. That's A, that's B. Scorpion's going to go next. So that gets the PPC and the LRM. No, that gets the medium laser and the LRM.
Roger that.
Yeah, that's more like it. That's much more like it. Beautiful. Right. It's just
Mover down.
us against this.
Orders.
I think we're just going to move here. 2 evasion pips. Shoot it at really close range with everything.
Heading out.
From the undamaged right hand side. Again, we're too close for the AC5, we're too close for the LRM, but the medium laser and SRM2 are going to hit.
Let's see how you like this.
Good. Very good.
Scored a critical hit.
Yes, you did. That's the end of its medium laser and its AC5. It's only got the piddly little missiles left. And I think, where are they? One of them's there. Where's the other one then? It's in your head. Okay, it's got missiles in its head. So we've got quite a lot of heat to play with on this thing now. So I think... How can we not get an unobstructed view of it? Oh well. Well, that says it's 2 gold weapon chevrons, so let's do
Engaging
it.
jump jets.
Get off this hill at last. Let's see how much heat we can deal with. Not quite all of it. So we'll turn off 1 medium laser, sacrifice 25 damage, It's still 125 if it all hits. 62 to get through that. 91 to get through that. This could kill it.
Engaging target.
Orange numbers are good. Yay! That was very, very funny. We actually blew up the other shoulder, which caused a wound, and then exploded the ammunition that was stored there, and that caused the third and final wound. Right, all he has to do, just turn around, shoot this tower. It's only got 50 hit points. He does 50 damage if they both hit.
Great job.
Yay!
Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Right, back to the township.
Affirmative.
Good chance to get rid of all the heat. This is not normally how you complete missions. Usually it just says a mission complete, but because this is essentially the third tutorial, you have to come all the way back here.
On my way. Moving to position.
Location confirmed.
Everyone's heat should be back to 0 by the time we get back here. Alright, we're not quite close enough yet, apparently. So we'll move, then we'll move, and we'll move,
Affirmative.
and we'll move. Hooray, happy customer. Ah, they're trying to impound our battle mechs so they can use them themselves to defend their township from the next attack. Well, that ain't happening. We've been betrayed again. 2 missions, 2 betrayals. Welcome to Battletech. Okay, now all these turrets are hostile. They've got vehicles. Oh, let's see.
Commander?
Decker. What can Decker do? Turret generator has 100. He only does 50. It's not great.
Yes, Commander.
But he can get all the way down here and draw a bead on this vehicle. Just.
Got it.
Hopefully it's pretty poorly armoured and he'll be able to kill it. What is this little thing? A galleon. 1 medium laser, 2 small lasers. He does have precision strike available, so let's just make sure. 72% chance for both of his attacks to hit that one location. Hopefully 50 should be enough to kill it.
Here it comes.
1, yes, yes. Yes! Good boy, Decker.
1 for the scrap heap.
MVP, and here comes our other little tank. It's a Scorpion. Ow. AC5 machine gun. Oh, there's another one down here. Striker. SRM6, LRM10. That's quite a lot of missiles. I don't really like that. So, it looks like we're in range to melee it. And one thing I'm going to tell you about vehicles is that vehicles take double damage from melee. So we have a 95% chance of doing 40, which will be upgraded to 80. And whichever location we hit, if we hit, doesn't have anywhere near 80 hit points. So, unless we somehow miss, we're going to stomp on this.
Engaging physical attack.
Boom! Pro tip, if you can, melee
Enemy
vehicles.
unit destroyed.
Commander?
Okay, we have a turret generator with 100 hit points. And a vehicle with hardly any, so I think we're gonna get in cover and just melee this. Now you will notice that the small laser has lit up, because support weapons like small lasers and machine guns fire after you've performed your melee attack, so they are another good reason why you've hit them. Let's just go and stomp on this tank.
Moving to position.
And to add insult to injury, she's going to fire a small laser into the wreckage of it. Here comes the disrespect. Oh, I love that. I love
That's a
it.
vehicle kill.
Right, and Behemoth
What's up, boss?
is going to have to get some evasion up. And
Moving
hopefully she'll deal enough damage to kill that turret generator. If she doesn't, we're in deep trouble. Let's just do a precision strike. 80%, 80%, 80%, 65.
Firing on target.
Fingers crossed. Uh-oh. Oh, it's got 6 hit points remaining. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Ow.
Damage? Minor.
Oh, it's firing a flamer. Flamers generate a lot of heat, and that's bad. Well, that sucked. At least no one got hit in the head.
Standing by.
Decker, sure how it's done. Can't believe that happened. 6 hit points left.
Target acquired.
2 hit points even. 2 hit points I had.
Fresh real estate.
Well, that's the end of that. See, I told you Darius's poor intelligence becomes a meme. Give the man a prize. Let's go.
Mission successful.
Hooray! Right, we'll actually get an after-action report this time. And this is the after-action report. These are the objectives. We completed them all. We get some reputation with the Mercenary Review Board. This is the morale of the group. This is the reputation we got or lost for doing it. This is the payout we got. Nothing, because we got stiffed by our employer. And this is all the damage we took. And everyone got 1,000 experience for doing that, and they'll probably get quite a lot of skills and abilities. This is all the things you killed. This is the damage. This orange hatching and warning sign means it's going to have to be repaired. And only one of us took 1 wound, which is great. Well, not great, but only one of us got wounded. We are out for 27 days, so for 27 days our main character cannot go on missions until he's healed. That's pretty bad. Luckily, he only took armor damage. Armor is automatically repaired, structure is not. So we took a little bit of damage in the left arm. Luckily, none of the weapons were destroyed by a critical hit, so we don't have to replace any of them. These 2 are in perfect working order. Good stuff. Okay, and she's admonishing Darius for his crappy intelligence and poor jobs. And everyone's arguing about it, and moaning about what went wrong. And we're deep in debt. And technically everything we earn goes straight to the banks to service the debt. We've been denied the use of a jump ship, which means we can't even fly across the galaxy to get different missions. We're going to have to stay in the local area, which is not great. And Darius is doing the risky thing of going behind the Mercenary Review Board's back for officially sanctioned contracts, and we're looking for pirate contracts. Dangerous. We could have our jump ship license revoked entirely and go bust. As she says, we can only go between the few local systems. And this is the main campaign strategic overview. This is how much it costs per month to keep the operation running. This is how long until the next time this much is taken away. This is how many months of funds we have left. We see here at the top right, our current funds are 1 million, and we've only got enough money to last 4 months, which is not great. Morale is kind of alright. MedTech is how fast you can repair and refit mechs. 4 is appalling. Medical is 6, which is how long it takes to do wounds. So we're out of action for 27 days. Financial report June 30. This is our ship, the Leopard. That's how you advance time, just by pressing advance. This is where we are. Hiring hall is where you can hire more mech warriors if you need them.
Waiting for orders.
See, we can't even hire that person until we have a rating higher than 50. This is the store where we can buy parts of mechs or entire mechs or ammo and modules and all kinds of good stuff. We won't be doing that, we don't have any money. Command center, this is where we can get jobs, and the only job we have is this one. The skull rating is how difficult it is. Well, the skull rating is supposed to tell you how difficult it is. Difficulty varies wildly, which is again where the Darius is an idiot meme comes from. So the maximum pay is 158,000, maximum salvage. 2/11 means there will be 11 bits of salvage available, and we will be given 11 bits of salvage, but we get to choose 2 of them. So say for instance, if we destroy everything in the mission, there's 30 bits of salvage. We'll get to keep 11 of them, and we'll get to pick 2 of them, and the other 9 parts will be randomly assigned to us. When you accept a mission, you can either choose maximum pay or maximum salvage, or somewhere between the two, so you can get money or salvage. Or you can take no pay and no salvage, and then you get a big wacky reputation with the faction that gave you the mission, because you're doing it for free and not taking any loot. So that's how that works. Let's have a look what else is in the ship.
You got questions? I have answers.
Or you can spend a lot of time talking to Darius, learning more about himself.
You know where to find me.
Barracks. This is a list of all the employees that can go on missions. We haven't met Medusa yet, because Medusa...
Standing by.
He wasn't on the last mission. Decker, Glitch and Behemoth were. So we have a replacement for us. We're outwinded, that's fine.
Good to go.
We can still field a full lance of 4 people.
Good to go.
Everyone has level ups available. This is their salary per month. This is how many injuries they have. Specialization just means which one of these special abilities you've got. So she has 1,000 XP to spend. So let's have a look. Gunnery adds base weapon to hit chance, and that costs 900 XP. Tactics doesn't seem to do anything at that level. This is her special ability she comes with. Bulwark. So let's just put her base hit chance up and confirm.
Training complete.
And this is herself. Tactics again. There we are. This one. -1 indirect fire penalty. So that's good if you use long range missiles. Guts gives you an extra wound. That could be good. Piloting is your base melee hit chance goes up. And then next one up you get unsteady threshold increase. Let's mouse over these and see what these do. You can only pick 2 of these. So pick them wisely. You can't unlock all 8 of them. It's 2 per pilot. Multi-target, we know what that does, we've used it. Sure footing. Mechs piloted by this warrior gain 1 bonus evasion charge after moving. That's pretty good. If the move is not a sprint, jump or charge, the mech also gains entrenched, which is 50% stability damage reduction. That's alright, not spectacular. Breaching shot. Attacks with a single weapon. A single weapon. Not single attack with all your weapons. A single weapon. Once. Ignore, cover and guarded on the target. That could be pretty good. Ace pilot. A mech piloted by this mech warrior can move after shooting if it has not moved yet. Now that's really good. Usually you can move then shoot, or just shoot, or sprint. This one lets you shoot then move. That's really, really good for support people that stay at the back. Bulwark, we know, we've seen that. Coolant vent. This unit will remove 50 extra heat this round, but for the next 3 rounds it will gain an extra 8 units of heat. Good in an emergency. Sensor lock's really good. Removes evasion charges. Reveals hidden units. Really, really nice thing to have. Master Tactician is genius. That's the one that gives you +1 initiative. Lets you move earlier, so your medium mechs move in phase 4. That's always one I like to have. So what do we want this guy to do? Remember, this guy's using the the Blackjack, which is like a long-range fire support thing. So I'd quite like to go for Bulwark eventually, but I think we'll just spend the points on... I think we'll do that for now. Man, we've got lots of XP. Indirect fire doesn't really apply to him. Right, we'll do this. +1 unsteadiness threshold, +1 health. Confirm.
Mech warrior training complete.
Standing by.
Decker's got 2200 XP as well, so we'll do just that. Yeah, we'll just bring him up.
Training confirmed, Commander.
I hear ya.
Glitch, you can get that. Melee hit, we'll just do it to get the piloting up anyway.
Training complete.
Commander.
And even he's got some. That's always good. That's always good. Confirm.
Mech warrior training complete.
Right, Mech Bay. That says this is where the mechs are stored. And here are all the mechs we own. We didn't use the Locust. This was just sitting here in storage. So if we want to do a mission before we've repaired that, we'll have to take the Locust. Locust is even lighter than Decker's Spider was. Medium laser, 2 machine guns, absolutely pathetic. Tiny firepower, really heat efficient though, really fast. Terrible range, just ugh, awful. Right, let's fix up this Vindicator. You could just click repair, but I'm going to click refit instead. You can do it from here. Click repair. This will repair the structure damage, and it's going to cost us 600 C-bills to repair it, and it's going to take 1 day to repair that tiny bit of damage. And something else I like to do is click max armor. This will even out the armor across the whole ship. See, this is the armor on the front and the armor on the back. If you remember, on the back of the paper doll, only the 2 shoulders and the center torso are visible from the back, which is why nothing else has a back armor thing. So we just click max armor. As we see, it took some armor out of the legs and stuck it on the torso instead, so it's a lot more survivable. And again, this is only going to take 600 C-bills and 1 day to do all of that. Heat sinks are what help you dissipate heat. As we see, heat efficiency, I like to keep it around 5 or 6 bars if possible, so we can actually remove the heatsink. The main fitting constraint you have is your tonnage. Everything on the fit weighs something. As we see, this PPC cannon weighs 7 tons, and it takes up 3 slots on the model. And as in addition to that, certain things can only be mounted in certain areas. As we see, 1 out of 2 means this arm can fit up to 2 energy weapons, and at the minute it's fitting 1, which is a PPC. This is where the complexity comes in. So this laser in the head, we could move that to this arm, and that is to increase the accuracy of it. If we do that, it's going to cost 1,000 extra C-bills and another 2 days just to do that. I think we probably should do that. This is all the stuff we have in stock. All this ammo, little bit of equipment, some jump jets, some heat sinks. We've basically got nothing at the minute. PPCs I don't really like. At least not at the start of the game. At the start of the game, your accuracy is so low that I'd rather have more medium lasers, which do 25 damage each, than this one that does 50. Because if you miss with this, then that's 50 damage you're not doing. If you fire 2 of these and one of them misses, you're still doing 25 damage. And these are much more heat efficient anyway. So it's going to cost us more money to take that off. Put 2 of these on. More money, more days. And we've run out of medium lasers in stock. And we have 40 out of 45 tons. And the heat efficiency has gone way up. So we can click max armor again, and everything is absolutely maxed out armor wise, and we still have some tonnage to spare, so we can put more equipment on this thing. How many jump jets can this thing have? 4, and it's currently mounting 4, which is fine. We don't have any more support weapons we can put on. We could have just replaced the PPC with a large laser, but I'd rather not do that. We could take off the LRM-5 and replace it with an LRM-10. How much tonnage does that use? Yeah, 0.81 over. Click max armor again, it will remove 0.81 tons of that. So this fires 10 missiles each time, and this ammo bin carries 120 rounds. So that's firing 10, that'll last 12 rounds. That's more than long enough. If a mission's lasting more than 12 rounds, then you've probably done something wrong. Right, so we've replaced one weapon that does 50 damage with 2 that do 25. They're not as long range as this, but at least we're firing 3 medium lasers. And we've replaced an LRM-5 with an LRM-10, got a lot more armor, and fixed the bit that was broken. Alright, it's going to take 2 weeks and cost 6,000 to do this, but we're going to confirm. This is the list of everything that's being done, when it's being done. Confirm.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
As we see, it's in progress, and if we were to do anything else to any one of our mechs, they would be added on after that. This is why having MedTech 4 is appalling, because at the start of the game, A, we've barely got any equipment to put in our mechs, and B, it takes forever and it costs a lot of money. Let's just click max armor, because it's free and it takes no days. This mech's kind of alright. 4 medium lasers, 2 AC2s, we've just improved the armor. Confirm that.
Logged and noted.
And that's already been done. So we'll do the same with the Shadowhawk. We'll just max the armor. Click confirm.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
And the same with the Spider. Not that it really matters what you do with the Spider. I mean, like, they've got no slots for weapons here, and no slots for weapons here, no slots for weapons here, no slots for weapons here, no slots for weapons here. So all their weapons go in the torso, which is pretty good, because it means that you don't care if your arms get blown off, because there's nothing on them. Jump jets can go on only a few places, like the legs, torso and shoulders. So I think we'll just leave them there. We could put a couple of jump jets on the legs, spend 1,000. Doesn't really matter. If the torso gets destroyed, we're going to lose 4 jump jets. Can't really be helped. We'll just do that.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And we'll even do that with the Locust. We'll just max the armor and click confirm.
Logged and noted.
It does mean that the legs in these guys is pretty vulnerable, but that's just the way it is. Hitting legs is pretty difficult anyway. Most of the time, your stuff hits the top of a mech. And navigation is how we move. So this is the only place we can operate in at the minute. And this is where we are. Right, you click on a destination, it'll cost 30,000 quid. It'll take us 17 days to get there. This is a quick summary of the system. The overall challenge is half a skull. This is the attributes. These all actually have implication. These are not just random things, they actually affect what's on the market, how much it is, and what some of the maps are. So that's always worth keeping an eye out for. To get to there, we'll have to go through there and in there. There's a travel contract available, which means if we take that contract, they will pay the 30,000 it takes for us to get there. So yeah, this contract includes travel to Bellefonte, 12 days. So that's good. So if we accept this, they will meet the 30,000 cost of us actually getting there. So we're going to have to go there anyway. It's going to take 12 days. Well, that's pretty good, because as we know, it's going to take 13 days for the Vindicator to get upgraded. So we'll go to the other planet, wait 1 extra day, get the Vindicator back. This is quite a clever thing to do. It's like, run as many missions as you can at one planet, then see how long it's going to take to get to the next planet, and do your building in between planets, because then you're not wasting any time. Time spent in transit is time spent fixing up stuff, which is very clever. Let's have a look at the captain's quarters just before we wrap up this episode, shall we? This is the detailed breakdown of all your expenses. As we see, bank loan interest payment, $70,000 a month. Now, the more mechs you have, the more it costs you to look after them, unless you put them in long-term storage. And if you put them in long-term storage, it takes about a week and quite a lot of money to bring them back online. So it's always good to have at least 5 or 6 mechs available in case one of them gets damaged in a mission and you want to do another mission straight away. And this is the estimated costs for all of our people. You'll notice that we are not listed here because we don't withdraw salary, we're the boss, everyone else does. And they're different values because the more experience points they have, the higher their pay is. Reputation is how much everyone hates you or likes you, and this affects what stores you can get, what missions you can get. Mercenary review board just goes up as you complete missions. Customized company. This is pretty cool. You can actually paint your mechs, change the logo, do lots and lots of stuff. Can't really be bothered with that, so we'll just leave it as it is. And in fact, we'll leave this episode where it is. I know we only did one mission, but again, it was kind of like a tutorial, and we've finally taken you through all this stuff. So in the next episode, we'll actually take the next mission and get paid, fix up the Vindicator, and then we'll run the mission. Hope you come back for that, and I hope you take very good care of yourself until then. See you later.